I'm Ken Williams, and I'm with the Jenison Historical Association. I chose 3 of 6 landings that we had on our northern border, which was the Grand River for Georgetown Township. And the first landing that I chose was the Jenison Landing, which is just over the county line from Kent County to Ottawa County at the end of what we call River Avenue. And there, riverboats would nose up to that area and put out the gangplank, and people and goods could be carried on and off the riverboats. Also at that area, we had a ferry. The Jenison Ferry was actually the idea of the people from Talmadge Township. Farmers living over there wanted to come and shop, and to get there, they had to come over the river, and they asked that a Jenison Ferry be built. They also had to petition the Corps of Engineers, who had put in pilings to keep the river channel open. Then some of those had to be pulled out to allow the ferry to go back and forth between the 2 townships. And the Jenison Ferry lasted up into the 1930s, until a bridge on Wilson Avenue was built, and that bridge is still being used today. The Boynton Landing was established on farmers' property at the end of a road that ran down to the river, and numerous people from that region would be able to get on and off the riverboat. But also they had a picnic area there as well, and today that is where the Grand Lady, a modern river built for a passenger tourist to see the river, and you can go there to travel on the river. Around the bend from Boynton Landing, there was Hares Landing. And John Hare, back in the 1850s, established a sawmill there along with his residents, and he was able to cut lumber and used the river boats. He established a river landing there that not only had a number of small buildings, it had a school, and now today it is completely gone, but the cemetery for that area, called Hares Cemetery, is still there, cared by descendants of the neighbors who lived there. Our group, the Jenison Historical Association, maintains a historic home that we've been able to turn into a museum. It was actually saved from demolition by the Highway Department, so it's right next to the expressway. But you could visit that today, and we will tell you a lot more stories about Jenison and Georgetown Township.